Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Bars 3 replay. So on the bottom right side as the red Sioux, we have sANxiety. On top left side as the blue Dutch, we have KLauS117. When it comes to nasal map, we got the Cheyenne settlement, which can give you access to some Cheyenne riders, a horseman that's good against horsemen. And we got the Cree settlement, which does give you access to the Cree trackers, a skirmish variant, and the Cree Corps de Bois, which is a French villager variant. The Dutch is meeting eyeing for this trade post. Got the war chief push way forward. And looks like those wolves will go down.
Hello?
It will give them some coin, some mercury. No deck selected for either player just yet. We'll find the envoy, gonna be stabbing him to death. It'll take a bit of time to take him out. 6 damage per strike is not exactly great.
Commando? Yeah?
Envoy going down soon. We do not have one shipment available for the Dutch. Going for Banco. Villagers, Bank of Amsterdam, Bank of Rotterdam, Dutch East India Company, Villagers, Woodwood Coin, Pikemen, Infantry Attack, Team Infantry Hit Points, Advanced Arsenal, Religious Freedom, Irish Brigadiers, Wood Coin, Skirmishers, Infantry Combat, Hussars, Routier, Cavalry Combat, Heavy Cannon, Tulip Speculation, Factory. Versus Rush. We got Villagers, Wood Coin, Senta Bowmen, Club Warriors, Axe Riders, Tokala Soldiers, Great Hunters, Villagers, Wood, Wakana Rifles, Axe Riders, Cavalry Combat, Rifle Riders, Tokala Soldiers, Adoption. You've been adopted. North American Trade, Rifles, 7 Council Fire, Advanced Captured Mortars. Ships 3 captured mortars enables you to recruit them from your embassy at a reduced resource and population cost. I thought that it requires, get captured mortars, you have to get the big button, which is like stupidly expensive. Prowlers and Tokala Soldiers. Wild Rests and Gun Running set to active. Does that make the all outlaws better? I can't remember what those research do, but it does give those research for free as well. Not like outlaws are going to be particularly useful, but I suppose the Sioux have max up population immediately, so that can be a bit more usable. The chief now bringing research. The war chief is now researching the chief. And we got the quartermaster is going for the Dutch East India Company, doubling the health of his banks and making them cheaper. So they're going to be really hard to kill. The war chief does need to run away. He's taking quite a bit of damage. There's one shipment available, waiting for the next age. Dutch is heavily going into wood. He just spent that wood.
Commando? Klaar.
Not sure where he spent that wood on. I could have sworn he just had 200 something wood, but I don't see any scaffolding. Ah, there's it is. Bank. It has 7,000 health. That is going to be hard to kill. Even with siege units and pikemen, it can't defend itself. It's still going to just be hard to kill. Going to make it a bit of a honeypot, a distraction. We now have a wood shipment being brought on in.
Klaar.
But yeah, this allows the envoys build banks as well. Bring up some villager labor. Red's now trying to build this trading post. The war chief is a little bit wounded. Has 300 health. Right now has 9 damage per strike versus opponent's 7 damage per hand attack spell, so he actually does have higher DPS. If you would have stopped and fight, he probably would have actually won the fight. Oh, or just go ahead and not fight win the fight honorably. Axe Riders takes out the Explorer there. We do have Axe Riders that are a Hussar variant. They have a little less health, more food costs, makes them a bit more cheaper. And a higher damage than Hussars with more of a penalty towards light cavalry, so they act as still more of a counter. Got some palisade walls going on up. Doesn't destroy all the wall segments or the wall connectors.
Commando?
They have 20 siege attack, which is okay, but you can't be attacking these banks. It's going to take forever. They have more health than a town center.
Hello?
Does find a villager here, gains good damage. Takes on the villagers there, very nice. He needs club wars to take these things out. This will provide an extra distraction for the Dutch. When the X-Riders do go down there. Now got a shipment available. He needs to pull out. He's going for the gold shipment. I think he actually maybe better go for the club wars. Now going for the Great Hunter. It's better to go for this sooner rather than later if you want maximum benefit. Though it does give you some benefit for going for later. Or it gives you 20% faster gathering rate from hunted animals, and it gives you 10% rebate on the previously hunted animals. So in theory, 20% is better going for immediately but of course it can be quite nice so you can wait for it later. Stagecoach is now being researched by the Sioux. Oh, and this wall segment is actually a bit damaged. Oh. Is there an opening there? Maybe not. Oh, there's some diagonal pieces there never completed. Now going with the higher Irish Brigadiers. A native... I don't think they're classed as mercenary. I think they're a native musketeer variant. Going for shipments of coin now. Pretty close to aging on up. Now take time to repair the bank in between combat. Other trade posts going on up here. Oh, looks like my Twitch stream may have crashed. Looks like my other computer looks like it is still running. Now aging up with the messenger. The message is to attack. One is going for the Exile Prince. We have the church now being deployed out. He may be going for religious freedom soon. But saving shipment and soon to be 2 shipments probably from the next age. He sees all those Axe Riders, so route here would probably be a good idea, and maybe some Hussars will go along with them. I don't think skirmishers will be particularly effective in that situation. Let's go for Town Watch there, improving the line of sight. Get off a bank, which will give him 280 experience bounty, which will get him pretty close to another shipment in. Cree tanning, he's gone for some Cree allies here. I've gone the Cree Corps de Bus. That research, Cree tanning gives him plus 5 hit points on all of his infantry and cavalry. skirmishers now being blown out. Another round of routier as well as some hunting doggos, chipping routiers, and some wood. And we've got villagers here. Has research stagecoach here as well. Siege down this will be probably a good idea, but none of these guys have good siege damage. We've got 7 and 14. Going for the elite bow rider research, bring a shipment of Wakana rifles.
Yeah? Ohan.
7 axe riders, which can be counted by the routier.
Daku.
Wakana rifles, I believe, are skirmisher variants, so they should be effective versus the routier. Going for more of them wouldn't be half bad.
Yeah, Etancha.
Dutch have another shipment available. Training post finally goes down after a million torches.
Daku.
Trying to bring in some more Wakana rifles, as well as some elite bow riders. Elite bow riders do have just good damage and good attack speed. I swear, the Sioux cavalry are honestly a little bit overpowered. The rifle riders getting like times being not only stronger than the bow riders, but they also have like double damage versus heavy infantry. Something absurd. And they have a 1.5 attack speed, if I remember correctly, as well. We got now a North American trade. Villagers not gather coins whilst gathering natural resources, particularly from animals. You'll take a look at that once that gets complete. Nope, it looks like they canceled it. Going for the cavalry combat. The heavy cav, of course, will be useful against the skirmishers. Not good versus the routier. Wakana rifles, pushing forward. They have 20 damage, 18 range. Versus skirmishers, 18 damage, 20 range. So, a little bit inverse there. So the skirmishers will get the first volley. Let's see, 111 health versus 144 health. So it looks like skirmishers do have a bit more health to work with. 30 range resist versus 30 range resist. More bow riders being flown on the field. The Dutch is a pop cap. He is a little bit outnumbered at the moment. Going for the veteran Hussar research. Maybe I'm gonna make some Hussars. Going for infantry combat now. It's our routier there. Board house there. More Wakana rifles. Blues or red's trying to go for an outpost here. The war chief's taking quite a bit of abuse now. It is classified as a heavy cavalry, so the skirmishers will do less damage versus them. I torch down this outpost now. Bow riders don't have great siege damage, nor does Wakana rifles. So this is probably going to be about taking the same amount of time to torch down each other's trade posts. And we've got some Wakana rifles there, 24. Gets a volley there on some of the skirmishers. Looks like hitting the Hussar, actually. Bow riders engaging the Hussars now. Both players' trading posts went down. More routier and skirmishers now being flown on the field. The Dutch is eyeing for some more Wakana rifles. Eyeing to take down this bank. This will take an eternity. Routier pursuing the elite bow riders. Low Riders are 2 population, 150. Routier are 150, or nope, there's 105 resources, 1 population. It looks like elite low riders also have anti or melee resist rather than range resist. Some of these low riders go down for free. Now going for our rifle riders. Bank down. It's going to come down 1 big engagement. Looks like there's more population in favor of the Sioux. I see a massive conflict here. Way forward, getting some damage. Rifle riders push way forward. Wakana rifles push way forward. Now got the rifle riders. As mentioned before, they do actually have ×3 multiplier against heavy infantry. Jeez. But in this situation, they're not going to be that useful. They all got annihilated there. Hazara is getting ripped apart there. Now got the Wakana rifles pushing forward. Another round of bow riders pushing forward. Routiers engaged. Skirmishers getting some good damage. Hazara guys get finished off there. The Wakana rifles trying to go down. These guys are reinforcing. Looks like the red is just getting overwhelmed by the mass numbers of the Dutch. And looks like Red's army does get annihilated. He does have a number of villagers up here. More skirmishers. He's eyeing for industrial age? It's probably not a good idea. He has some KLauS soldiers, which are a lancer variant. Doesn't have the same multipliers as lancers, but they do have excellent health. Going for the warrior, which I think it will give him some more of the KLauS soldiers. It looks like Red backs on the game now. This is sANxiety saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.